Another week of the Nerd vs. Veteran battle has passed. This week on the Art of War server, both nerds and veterans have dialed back their gunfire, changing gears to focus on moving towards capturing the capital Delphi. Let's take a quick look at the data collected from last week. The veterans are still in the lead with a staggering 343,310 influence at level 34. This week, 1st Vet Division occupied 8 cities, 2 of which were level 6 cities, 3 were level 5. Although the featured Nerd Alliance Nerd Corps was occupied last week, the Nerd Alliance Nerd in _URD is still putting up a fight and stepping up to the plate as the new representation of the Nerd faction. Nerd are now at level 33 with 244,160 influence. In the past week, they've occupied 8 cities, 4 of which are level 5 cities. PvPs have been very exciting as well, with 1st Vet Division having 3,154 PvP battles, killing over 14 million enemy soldiers. Nerd has engaged in a whopping 4,035 PvP battles, with over 13 million enemy soldier kills. Things are far from over. December 8 is a little over 2 weeks away. Let's see how this battle will end. Will either side reach and capture Delphi? I didn't forget about the other alliances. They're doing great as well. The other 14 veteran alliances have pulled together 105,320 influence, while the 5 nerd alliances have built up 158,980 influence. Time for some stories of what's been going on this week. We caught up with the veterans and got some info from them. Currently, 1st Vet Division is warring in both Anatolia and Asgard and winning by a landslide. 1st Vet Division entered Upper Egypt, merged with members from Risen from Hell, and pushed invading nerd forces back into Lower Egypt. This week's focus is entering the Central regions and fortifying our position there, as well as exacting precision strikes against our opponents to weaken them and keep them from following us inward towards Delphi. Constant PvP has left some of our members with little time for growth. This poses a problem as we're working towards harder cities. The nerds have been busy this week forging new alliances. We'll be sure to catch up with them next week. Last week, we talked about starting campaigns and expanding territories. Now that you've got that down pat, here's what's next. Day 5, capture the fortress, gather intelligence. It takes a very long time to build your own fortress, hence it'll be easier to just capture existing ones. Field fortress. Besides building your own fortress, you can also try to look for sites with an available field fortress. This way you can save the materials and expenses needed to upgrade the fortress. Attacking a field fortress is somewhat different from attacking a field. Usually when you attack a field, you just need to defeat the guards. But for a fortress, you not only have to defeat the guards, you also need to wipe out the fortress's durability. How can you wipe out the durability? This depends on the siege value of your troops. The siege value of these troops is 143, which means that they can knock off 143 durability points with every attack. The siege value of the troops is the sum of all the Gyro's siege attributes. Therefore, to conquer a field fortress, you need a troop with a high siege value in addition to the basic troops. Otherwise, it'll take you a long time and a lot of resources to wear down the durability bit by bit. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching, guys!